What's up, guys? I'm Minnie.
I'm Jordan.
Today we're gonna do actually tape, 3.
Tape 3. 3A
Yeah.
specifically.
No, we're gonna do 3A and 3B.
3A and 3B specifically. They already on that beat though. This is.
Ooh, you saw Maya?
This is Corday and Anderson .Paak.
You know this beat?
Yeah, you don't know the song? 2 tens?
No.
2 tens and they both tens looking right. And I should call them pants, but I'm not.
I don't know. But
Either way, this
sounds
is
familiar.
2 tens. Corday
Look at
and Anderson .Paak.
you. Okay.
That's cool. They already got a nice beat.
I like it.
2 twins and we both tens on the mic. 2 little Asians, like what's all the hype? Pick the last tape, then no problems left tonight. Cause we got what it takes to rock the mic right.
XG pushing XP, breaking boundaries. Hit different, build different, new breed. The dual dynamic wreak havoc on the scene.
Maya HARVEY getting busy like Boney Nominee. Top tier, that's a big G.
Getting busy like Bones and Harmony. Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony. They're kind of barred up on this. And they said, and it got what it takes to rock the mic right. That is Young Guns rap group. He made a song. It's like, it got what it takes to rock them. No, that's that's Beanie Siegel and Freeway. Beanie Siegel and Freeway have a song together. And the song I have to show it to you is dope. It's like, and I got what it takes to rock the mic right, yeah. Still watch what she say out your mouth, cause
Do you think they know that
who?
and rapping about it?
I mean, they literally took that from that. That's the only people that use that song. They had to have caught that
do
reference.
you think they fully understand what they're saying?
Maybe because Maya speaks English, so maybe Maya kind of studies that craft a little bit.
Interesting.
You know what
Okay.
I feel like they don't just do this just to do it. I think they really pay homage. I think like when they sing like the R&B songs and they sing, I think they really study the genres. I don't think don't you? I don't think they would like just.
I don't know. It just
bite.
new to me, so.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't really.
These songs were really big though. Like, I know you don't know them, but early 2000s, that was a thing. And that music was like all over the radios, all over MTV Jams. So
in the United States,
in the United States, that's why I know it so well.
So what we doing?
Make a big man, but do it unbelievable.
But honestly, there's no such thing as mediocre heat. The nerve on these girls tryna pop if on a Jacob beat.
Only good vibes, none of the negative energy. I can do these so they no cap till infinity. I tell her she 캐시기 demonstration what's listening. Stick with the shots, stick down wig when I'm killing it.
Stick with the shots.
Immaculately super sane, slaying it. My target로 level 쓰고 투기 나를 lazy.
또 폰대를 보여줘 팍대 고개 대박해.
We don't sleep on bars or wordplay. 마치곤 사기캐.
2 twins and we both tens on the mic. 2 동양 꼬맹이들 뭐가 끓이 나올.
I like how they're putting. It's not just all English.
Cause we got what it takes to rock the mic right.
Hey.
2 twins and we both teens on the mic. 우찌라니만 따스리하나 너무 닮은 나이. 다 배트쿠스 beat. 난
They look confident.
Cause we got what it takes to rock the mic right. Look, 2 tens, tag team, double trouble.
Pre-GODs, that means we on the come up.
Still shooting stars, bang bang, keep shining on them.
Still shooting stars.
Yeah, I got that part.
2 tens times that we keep it 110 out of 10. We ain't doing nothing less than perfect.
The purpose 내 몸마다 조슈하지만 또 바꿔.
Subliminal kids and trying to hurt no finish the list the shoe fits.
Tens are cool kids, they don't nobody too clueless.
Who can do this? 이 방금 못하는 주제들과 부러져.
Roughnecks vs Rick Shop cause the rockets rock suplex.
I'm too blessed to the YouTube reactions. Who got the juice? 2 twins and we both tens on the mic.
Oh, they check YouTube reactions, baby.
Asians, like what's up?
Well, we got the juice.
The last tape, and no crumbs left tonight. Cause we got what it takes to rock the mic. Right.
Right.
Nah, that 2 tens beat is actually hard.
I like it.
I like how they incorporated that.
Yeah.
They were barred up though. A lot of stuff was pretty barred up. They said in the second verse they said something about they said something about 10 you know, they said 10 times 10 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were always saying, like, said something about, like, keeping it 100. I think it was, like, the second part over here. Trust me, I was catching.
Really? I only catch some few words.
Tag teams, double. Pre-GODs, that means we're on the come up. Still shooting stars, because, you know, that's what they got popular.
Part.
And I like the part when they were like, how they got the nerve, something like they got the nerve to be two Asian girls like have the nerve to be rapping on a J. Cole beat, because during that cypher, if you think about it, they were rapping on the J. Cole beats on the cypher. But I'm sure there's some people out there who was hating. I think they're addressing their haters. You know what I mean? They're addressing haters in this, because they're really saying, like, they're talking from the perspective of a critic. They got the nerve to be rapping on a J. Cole beat, like, and they're calling them out, like, you know, what you gonna do about it, kind of. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All right, I got 5 on it. You know, they're using all these references. I got 5 on it. Yeah, they're doing all these references where they're, you know, look, I said 2 10s times that. We keep it 100. 2 10s, 10 times 10 is 100.
Hold on, let me translate. What is 2 10s times? Is it 10? 2 10s times
10,
multiply?
10 times 10, but they're flipping it like 2 10, because the song is called 2 10s. So they're basically saying 2 10s times in the middle of those 2 10s is 100. So they're basically saying, like, I said 2 10s times that. 2 10s, take 2 10s and times them together.
That's 100.
And that gets you 100.
Okay.
But keeping it 100, like, we keep it real. Everything we say is
okay.
You know, we keep it real. We keep it 100. So just things like that. I mean, there wasn't really too much more I could see.
This part, I like it too. Maya says, subliminal kids. She said that.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Subliminal kids and trying to hurt no finish unless the shoe fits.
2 10s are cool kids.
That's my part.
Who can do this?
There was actually a group called the Cool Kids too. I think they're still around. So, like, they're paying homage to rap greatness that has paved ways or inspiration. Some new, some old. Like 2 10s. This isn't that old of a song.
Okay.
It's only a few years old. But really cool.
I
like
it.
this.
Yeah. Even though I can't really catch rap lyrics since I'm not from here. Can most of American catch the lyrics?
I think if you're into hip hop.
Oh, okay. So
if you're into hip hop and you were born in a certain age, certain era, or if you were taught by somebody who was born in that era, obviously, homework needs to be involved, right? Like, you need to do your research before you can actually just come in and start saying anything about it. I like it though, and I like that it's 2 10. I wouldn't have expected this beat to be one that they would freestyle over for 2 10s, because I listen to this song a lot. You know what I mean? And the way Corday and Anderson .Paak go on it, I was like, yeah, it's a cool song. It's not forgettable, but it's also, like, to me, I don't think the song itself was, like, monumental, like something that was just like, oh my God, somebody has to freestyle on it. But the fact that Harvey and Maya did it lets me know that they're keeping up with new school music still, new school hip hop R&B music. Really
okay.
Cool.
Well, next one is JURIN and COCONA. Yeah.
Nothin. I already know it. Hold on. The song is called Nothin. What you wanna do? What you trying to do? Nothing. What you wanna do? You know that song? Really?
No.
That's Pharrell and the Neptunes. The Clips, Pusha T and Malice. If I'm saying all this like I know this is the beat, but if this isn't the beat, it's gonna be embarrassing.
Okay.
But hopefully this is the beat.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it? Oh, I know this. Wait.
You know this.
Isn't it?
Oh boy, I came to party. Your camp was looking at me. She an angular number, not. Oh, they look dope.
Look at her. Look at her.
She's even wearing what is it? The Bathing Apes character. When MySpace was a thing before Facebook, everybody used to have like this little character. You could create your own character that looked just like you. She's wearing it on her shirt, and that was Pharrell. Like she got that from like that's a
really?
Pharrell thing. Yeah, Pharrell created that. correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Pharrell was the one that made that a thing. So everybody on their MySpace page had like pictures of themselves as these little characters on her shirt.
Interesting.
And she got one that looks like of her.
I wonder
her
if
shirt
she
for
knows
COCONA.
all the background.
Now
And where that.
she's young though, so she does.
Yeah.
That means that if she does, it's more respect to her.
Well,
she's
like
young.
stylists just did it.
Maybe. But it's cool because this is a Neptune's beat. You know, Pharrell made this beat.
We came to party. God's favorite like you know it.
Nori.
When we rapping about it, we can back it up, but you don't want the rest of my girls to start acting
Hey.
up. What you gonna do?
Nothing.
What you trying to do?
Nothing.
What you gonna do? What you trying to do?
Still young in the bars, nothing under 16. They said, oh, you float the bootleg and mixtapes. Too fat, pretty hot and tempting. My body ain't fit, but it got thick skin.
My body ain't thick, but it got thick skin.
Yeah.
I guess there's that stereotype of Asian women are thick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're not.
But she's like, yeah, but my skin is thick. When you have thick skin, it means whatever people say that's not gonna hurt you.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Heavy rotation, go and check the album. Who'd have thought that the kid would go viral? See to the OC on the shit problem.
Oh, that's dope.
Wildin' out without
You caught
carrying
that?
a cannon.
No.
No, she said, who would have thought that the kid would go viral? She's talking about COCONA. C to the OCO. Now she a problem. She's like introducing COCONA in because she went viral for the cipher.
Yeah.
COCONA put a lot of people onto the group from that cipher alone. COCONA was the person that brought a whole bunch of new people in because everybody was like, yo, who are these girls rapping on all these beats?
You know what though? Like every time when people just spell out something words, I can't catch it right away. Like if you say like CUTE, then I'll be like, what's
your brain is processing.
Yeah. It's an easy word, but I can't. My brain can't function.
I feel like you're not the only person.
So now C to the OCO, that's Coco. So now I get it. Yeah. Did they write this like right there? How do I say? Bar?
Yo, where did I hear that somebody said they write their own raps?
They did?
Wildin' out without carrying a cannon.
Wildin' out without carrying a cannon is crazy.
I think this is her style.
To the Neptunes. B-boy stance, lean back. Those are all early 2000s moves. Nori's a early 2000s rapper as well. Came up in the era with like the Neptunes and stuff.
What you gonna do? What you trying to do? What you gonna do? What you trying to do? I speak trilingual. That's a special delivery. Articulate, triple threat, artillery. Internet trolls to kawaii and kill me. Ain't nobody got time for that wet energy. Age with the attitude. Yo, we gon' act a fool. You and me are not on par on any platform. Gorilla mode with the bathing ape camel.
Bathing ape camel.
Old school smoke, no joke camel. I was on deck. Put some respect on them two. Made a stand follow like Simon says. 24/7 3
Simon says, Simon, their guy Simon.
Yeah, you are going on the mic. Go step and beware of the mic. Your lows in this episode's heavy on the spice. Music makes me lie.
La 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 la. They do that at the end of the song too in the original.
Woo!
Yo, they look dope.
I know.
Oh, they Harlem shaking, boo. Oh, this duo is crazy.
Yeah. Damn.
That's tough. This beat is one of the most fire hip hop beats ever created. So
Yeah?
that's crazy.
I don't know about the original song with the bit, but I know this bit from TikTok.
Yeah, I'll play this original song for you one day. It's funny that me and Minnie, first of all, real quick before I go like into the bars a little bit, because the second verse was way better than the first verse, but I'll get to that. Me and Minnie were just watching the XG Coachella performance.
Yeah.
And Minnie brought this up, and then I was like, yo, it's so true. No disrespect to any of the other girls, because we love all those girls equally. We've watched them from the very beginning. Minnie brought it up when they were on stage. She saw COCONA and JURIN. She was like, something about COCONA and JURIN. It's just they just hit different.
Yeah.
They hit different. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you were new to the group, I think your eyes would naturally gravitate towards those two off of pure energy alone.
I think COCONA and JURIN, their rap, or I don't know, their voice, I think they built for this type of music more than like Something Ain't Right, or like those like light bubbly songs
that are more suited for like somebody like Chisa or Juria.
Yeah.
Got you.
But speaking of Coachella, we watched that on Patreon, right? And then we were questioning about their outfit and hairstyle, you know?
Yeah.
Because they could, it looks hard to move. Like, it looks hard to dance, you know?
Yeah.
And then the hair, especially JURIN's hair at Coachella stage. Why can't they style like this?
I feel
coming
like,
out.
Yeah. And that's something that, for me, my eyes gravitate towards JURIN because she's my bias. But why do they, like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know how everybody feels about it. This is just me critiquing. She's still great looking. She still does everything good. Yo, they give her the craziest haircuts.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Like
then,
Japanese
boy rock band type of thing.
Yeah, and then I'm looking at all the other members. I'm like, they all look kind of like normal, but then they'll bleach her eyebrows so it looks like she doesn't have any eyebrows. Like they're doing a lot to her physical appearance. She's actually a really beautiful person. Real quick, so we can get through this video. The second verse was dope because right at the beginning she said, "I spit trilingual. That's a special delivery." And then after this, JURIN says something about like being articulate, and it's a triple threat, trilingual, 3 and 3. You know what I mean? So it's like triple threat means, you know, it's like it is what it is.
Special delivery, articulate, triple threat, artillery,
Internet trolls, they're still just like Harvey and Maya were doing. This is for the haters. These are made for the haters. She's saying internet trolls. This is them basically saying they read the comments too. You know what I mean? They read all the comments, they ignore it, but at the same time, they're speaking on it here, letting you guys know, like, you guys aren't affecting them. You know what I mean? They're saying internet trolls, and they're doing this internet trolls with like quotations, like they're pretty much mocking the internet trolls. You know what I mean? Mocking the people who we call those like internet bullies, people that are online. You know,
man,
messaging,
why
but
would
they're
you
not saying
bully
anything.
on internet? Like, I can never understand.
Those are the people that don't have lives. Those are the people who wake up and they are amused by other people being miserable, which I don't understand. Never understood it. But you got to have tough skin in today's society. They're showing that this is the way that they handle these situations.
Who's Joe Camel?
Joe Camel.
Joe
Camel is the camel on the cover of the cigarette boxes. So that's what another thing I was gonna say is hard. It says they don't know about that old school smoke. Like, Joe Camel was an old cigarette mascot. They put him on the cover of cigarettes back in the day. I don't know if he's still around now, but they're basically saying like that old school smoke. People used to smoke cigarettes, the Joe Camel cigarettes back in the day, but you don't want that smoke. Like, you don't want that beef. No Joe Camel. Like,
okay.
No Joe Camel. Alpha's on deck. Put some respect on them 2 letters.
Alpha.
Then follow like Simon said.
On the 2 letters, then follow like Simon says, because Simon is their boss.
Right.
And Simon Says the game. Like, Simon Says. Wait, you ever heard of Simon Says? You play Simon Says? When you play a game called Simon Says, it's like Simon Says.
That's the game name?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a game called Simon Says.
I thought they really talk about just the Simon. I didn't know
They're
double meaning.
Yeah,
behind
well, Simon is the person that they
right.
follow. Simon is their boss, so they're using that, but they're playing it off of that analogy of Simon Says. Like, if Simon says, you got to do like this. Simon says, put your hands up. Simon says, touch your nose. Touch your lips. And then if you touch your lips, I'll be like, I didn't say Simon Says. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things. So they're basically saying like, you're following what I'm saying, but they're following what Simon says.
What? It's fun game, baby.
Yeah, we used to do this as children. A lot of people know this. JUR go in, jur in, JUR go in on the mic. JUR. She's spelling her name, but she put go in the middle of it.
Their English is that good to play with the words?
That is a good question, y'all. Let me know. Do they know? So Simon was born. Simon has a lot of American pool. Simon is like my era. Like we're around the same age.
Yeah.
So like me knowing all this, he would know all this, especially because he founded a group that he wants to represent that culture. So I'm sure Simon has probably 90% to do with this. I like this a lot. Yeah, obviously people said, I saw somebody saying, was he gonna catch all the bars? I caught all the bars. I might have missed a couple. I'm not gonna. If there's any that I missed, it was probably in Japanese. I don't know, but
we're Korean.
I feel like I caught at least 80% of the bars.
Well, you guys be the judge and let us know in the comments. I will also put the Coachella reaction link in my description. So if you guys are interested in, you guys can check it out. Time to go.
Time to go.
So until next weekend with different content. Bye for now.
Bye for now.